Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Project title: A virtual coordinate-based bypassing void routing for wireless sensor networks. Let's see the abstract. Geographical routing protocols have several desirable features for using Addons and the sensor networks, but they are susceptible to voids and localization errors. Also, it is vulnerable to different forms of the void problem and have no viable complementary approach to overcome them. Hence, in this project, the system proposes an efficient bypassing void routing protocol based on the virtual coordinate mapping. This protocol is known as BPR VCM. Since the virtual mapping circle of void constitutes a structure without routing void, packets can bypass the void and at the location of source node or the destination node has no influence on the greedy algorithm. Thus, the performance of the sensor network is increased. Now see the flow of the entire process. First, the network is formed with the number of sensor nodes in the transmission range. Then it performs the routing of transmitting packets. In that, if any void is occur not or is detected in the network, that is, it mapping the edge node coordinate in the network. Then the validation process is done, that is, if it is true or not. If it is true, that is, if the mapping is true, then it divine the void region. Else, it again performs the detection of void. After the void region division, data transmission is performed, and after that, the analysis is processed. Let's see the running procedure of the process. First, open the terminal window and go to the directory and type ms space file name .tcl. Now the nodes are created and the distance between each and every node is calculated. This is the network animator window. Here only we see the simulation results. These are the number of nodes that created in the sensor network. Since each sensor nodes specifies the energy, it represented in the green color. To run the simulation, click the play button. Now source and the destination nodes are created in the network. We can speed up the process with this button. Here, the source node transfers packet to the next intermediate node. Now, since a void is occurred in the network, it cannot transfer packet. Simply it drops the packet instead of transforming it to the destination. So we have to overcome this void by creating a void routing path. Now the source stops the transferring of packet. The neighboring nodes are created a void routing. So it moves and created the localization overcome process. So it forms a like circle. After that, the source node will transmit the packet. So this specifies the mapping of the wireless sensor network. So the after mapping, the routing is performed with the void. So now the holes are overcome and all are localized in the network. Then the source node easily transfers the packet to the intermediate nodes to the destination. it transfers in the void routing. So the localization problem is also overcome in this process. If it performs the routing in void, the source node simply drops the packet instead of forwarding it to the destination because it cannot able to transfer the packet. But by mapping the nodes in the network, the routing process is performed there without void. That also localization problem is also overcome. To see the best performance, back to the terminal window and run the graph. For that, type GNU plot graph name dot. This is the energy specification graph. Here, the number of volts is varied and the average energy is calculated for each and every void. So, in existing system, if volts is increased, the average energy is less in the network. But the proposed system achieves the average higher energy because it performs the void routing. To see the another graph, type GNU plot radius plot. Here the radius of voice is performed and the average hops is calculated. So the voids are varied and the hops is calculated in the network. The existing system have less hops, but the proposed system achieves the higher average hops. Thus, the overall performance of the network is increased by using the BVR VCN.